Welcome to another episode of Blessed or Rested. On today's episode, we have a song coming to you from 3R Pro artists, YAHREAL. The song today is called Stand Up, Save the World. Coming to you from the album compilation, The Black Skins. Getting into this song, Save the World.
Hello, class. You know me. You know me as big time T.I.M.E. Yo, this Corey Coleman, Mr. Lead AP. Let me speak to you, show you the view I see. We could do it a lot more green. You could go green with me. We could be on the team. We gotta do this thing from one real light, so we can absorb the sunlight and make the energy we need to grow, to go empower ourselves and our soul. Get control of our destiny, our order. If you wanna do it, you gotta pursue it right now. You can't do it later. We got generations that need you, player. This is just the view how I see. Corey Coleman, lead AP. This is the view how I see. Corey Coleman, lead AP. I'ma go green. Stand up, save the world. I'ma go green. Stand up, save the world. Come on. I'ma go green. Stand up, save the world. Come on, yo. I'ma go green. Stand up, save the world. Come on, yo. Couple years on the table. We can go to Mali and build solar panels for the country. We can go to Jamaica and help with the developments they trying to make of Vegas. We can go outrageous and do energy training all over the world. What about South America? They really developing in Brazil. I'm trying to be real and let you know that where the green money go, I'ma follow. That's right. Go with it too. Cause if you want to see real wealth in your life, go after the industry that has the trillions and not just the ones that got the big. I'ma go green, stand up, save the world. I'ma go green, stand up, save the world. Come on, I'ma go green, stand up, save the world. Come on, yo, I'ma go green. Stand up, save the world. Come on, yeah, but I'ma go green. I'ma do what I got to see. Everything that I be involved in, conserve to some way, so we can preserve our existence. So someday, our children ain't gotta be gas masks. Cause we polluting the world in such mass. It's crazy.
It's crazy that it's time to stand up and save the world. Gotta save the world from our own pollution. We gotta bring forth a solution, a resolution, so we can all be part of the participating realm of thinking that we're gonna need to start banking and taking advantage of our opportunity to seize the synergy of our community and everybody going green, doing their best to be as clean as possible, to reuse, recycle, and repurpose, to go out and be of service and of servitude, being that dude that has sustainable insights. I have some rights to the claim because I am able to put the accreditation of Lead AP at the end of my name. That is leadership in energy and environmental design. So we can figure out a way to incline more than just shine from the solar light utilizing the renewables. But now we have the potential to have hybrids, electrical vehicles, even They have hydrogen cell cars, and those cars can help us get all the way to a new way of thinking. Going from being wasteful, not being graceful. But we have a world that needs you to be able to at least be more than a consumer. You have to be a preserver. You have to be a server of Mother Earth. We have to recognize that it is the earth that we need. The earth needs to replenish us and feed us with vegetation and animals. And those animals, we need to make sure that we are keeping in a way that everybody can stay healthy. So getting to the stage of being wealthy with being green, not just being green as far as an environmental king, but being green and being economic, knowing how we can profit from not being as wasteful, how we can reuse the tubes, how we can repurpose the buildings, how we can have a recycling of not just the clothes, not just the homes, not just the cars, not just the tires, not just the pieces and parts that went into consuming and creating these things. But we're gonna have to start learning how to 3D print and melt down and get the materials to go around the world. We could not bring the music review panel to this song because we needed to take this time to make sure that we had a strong mind, a strong inclination of how we could be green, not just in this nation, but worldwide, how the G20 resolution could be a solution for the entire world, how we could get the CO2 commissions down so we don't have to be found where we in so many forest fires, where we got so many floods going on, where rain come out of the clouds and next thing you know it's almost a half a foot of rain. The soil can't even take all of the saturation. All of these things that we are now facing because we were not given the right steps of how to go about utilizing the things in which we were consuming. We were booming, but in the boom created a lot of waste. So now we have to take into consideration what is we gonna have to do to not use as much waste? What are we gonna have to do to be able to be here and be able to have grace and have mercy on the earth? Stop putting the earth through so much stressing so we can have a blessing. We're gonna have to have environmental and sustainability lessons so people can learn how they can be a contributor to saving the world. Let's save the world together. You and me, we can do it one piece at a time, one mindful thought at a time, one tree saved at a time, one recycled bottle at a time, one renewable, repurposed good that can now be used and melted down for 3D printing. We have to start presenting our own areas. Our immediate demographics have its own set of goals that can be reached upon in our areas, and we have to think together to do so. We have to bring forth new sources of energy. Our sources of energy that we have now are adding to our conflict with the environment. The environment is showing you like it's a heat wave that started today, and it's just the middle of June, and they recognize that this heat wave potentially could extend through July. So we have to know why we must make these changes, and we have to be ready for the change. But first of all, we gotta be aware that we can't keep denying that climate is changing. Climate has changed in your lifetime. And we need to wake up and stop making up excuses, because that's useless. But we can bring forth resolutions that will bring solutions for our economic uptick and for our ability to coexist in our environment. We should not be destroying our environment. We should be figuring out a way where we can make urban planning that allows us to be standing firm with securing sustainability, being at zero waste, being at zero outcome of energy consumption, because we can make sure that we do offsets, and our offsets and tax brackets that we are in can allow us to make investments in renewables, make investments in energy efficiency programs, make investments in water conservation. Hallelujah.